Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make chicken parm, at least how I make it. I got the oven preheated, or it's preheating to 425, and then once we put the chicken in, we'll turn it down after a couple minutes to 350. So I already got everything kind of prepped, so the chicken's cleaned. I got all the fat off of it, and all the kind of gristly parts, that most people just cut off anyways. Might as well do it now. And then right here we've got about a cup and a half of flour. It says more like a cup and a half. A little bit of allspice, some salt, and some pepper. Got an egg wash. So if you don't know what that is, it's just two eggs and a little bit of water, and you just mix that real well. And then we've got a breadcrumb mixture with oregano, crushed rosemary, and a little bit of thyme, because that's what we got, nothing but thyme. Alright, so we got the butter melted in the pan, so we are ready to go. The reason I have it set up like this is because we're going to take the chicken, we're going to mix it in the flour, and then we're going to wash it in the egg, and then breadcrumb it, and then right into the pan. So I've got the burner on about 5, and so what we want to do is we're going to have a wet hand and a dry hand, and you can pick which hand you want for which. We're going to mix all the seasoning in with that flour. Alright, so now this one is only going to touch the wet stuff, and this one's only going to touch the dry stuff. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take the chicken. Okay. And I take a little bit of flour and just kind of throw it up there. And by doing it this way, you'll keep from getting the Hulk fingers, where you get all the gummy stuff on your fingers, Yeah. So, alright, getting this breaded. Shake the excess off. Gonna throw it in that egg wash. Okay, you want to get that nice and coated. Alright, from there, I'll let that drip off a little bit. Straight into the breadcrumbs. And then, boom, right into the pan. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want. So we're actually going to turn that down just a notch. Turn that down to about 4, 3.5. Alright, so same thing. Because I just washed the chicken, that's why I'm using my wet hand for that. Because it's still got a little moisture. Alright, we want to work a little quick, because you want the chicken to cook pretty evenly between all 3 pieces. Or however much, you want to cook. It's okay to get a little messy with it. And we're going to turn that down just a little bit more. And we got a little mess, but that's alright. Alright, so that's the oven letting us know that it is preheated and ready to go. So all we're doing with the skillet is we're getting a nice little crust on there. Alright, so we're done with this for now. Actually, all together. I've got more than 3 pieces to cook, so I'll be doing this again after you guys are done watching. So, alright, so that should be getting a nice little crust on it by now. Here we've got our baking pan, and I've just put a little bit of marinara. You can use spaghetti sauce, that's fine. You want to put just a little bit on the bottom so the chicken doesn't stick. And take our tongs and real carefully flip that chicken over. So the less you have to mess with this chicken, the better, because that breading will fall off pretty easily. I'm going to actually add a little bit more butter to it. About, we'll do a tablespoon and a half. Just going to let that melt. Try to spread that butter around just a little bit. That butter is what's going to help create that crust. Give it that nice golden brown color. So we're only going to do about 2 to 3 minutes per side, and then we're going to put it straight into this pan, cover it with some more marinara, and then pop that in the oven for, we're going to do it for about 35 minutes. So this is one of my favorite dishes to cook. I actually learned how to make it when I was about 16. I just kind of used a couple different, I used to watch the Food Channel all the time, and I just kind of took a couple different recipes and put them together, and so far everyone that's had it loves it. So alright, so that should be about ready, and we're just going to pop these guys right into the pan here. And that crust will soften up just a little bit in there, because it is going to be baking in some liquid. So we'll just go ahead and pop that over top. A little extra flavor, huh? Alright, so that's done. Turn that off. And we're just going to pour that over top. Just want to make sure each piece gets covered, because that's going to help it bake pretty even. Give it a little love tap. And it's ready for the oven. Boom, just like that. So we're going to let it sit in there for about 5 minutes on 425. After that 5 minutes, we're going to back it down to about 350, and then about 40 minutes on 350. Alright, so this is just about ready. We're going to pull it out, and you can see the juice is boiling. Alright, we're just going to take some of this Parmesan. I like the shaved Parmesan. You know, it doesn't matter too much, you know, whether it's shaped or not. I like it. So we're just putting it on top of each little piece of chicken, and then we're going to throw a couple more pieces up on this last one. Going to throw it back in the oven, and that way we can get a nice golden brown on that cheese. Get a little bit of crusty cheese. So that's good. I'm actually going to turn this up just a little bit. I'm going to bump it back up to about 425. Just kind of get that little sizzling action going on that cheese. And then, so that's going to be in there for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then pull it out, let it sit for about 5 minutes, ready to go. Alright, so there's the finished product. Hopefully guys, you can see that. But anyways, that's the finished product. Usually I'll heat up some pasta, or boil some pasta, and personally I like the angel hair. It just cooks real quick, it's real easy, but you can do any kind of pasta you want. You can even do like the round noodles, bow tie pasta, whatever. You know, play with it, have some fun. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.